धंधे की बात में आपका स्वागत है. This is Alok Kejriwal. Today we are going to talk about probably the most important subject in the A to Z series, and that is sales. S for sales. Sales का मतलब होती है बिक्री. When I was 14 years old, जब मैं 14 साल का था, मेरे को बहुत अच्छा एक रियल एस्टेट एजेंट मिला. एंड ही सेड, आलोक जी मैं आपको एक मंत्रा देता हूँ, वो आप हमेशा याद रखना. ऐसे बताइए सर. वो बोला, व्यापारी वो जो बेचता भला. नाउ व्हाट डज इट मीन? इट मीन्स द ग्रेट बिजनेसमैन इज ही हु कैन सेल. व्हाई इज सेल्स इंपॉर्टेंट? Sales is very important in any aspect. You don't have to be a salesperson or a business person to appreciate or to know sales. Even if you're an engineer, if you're a programmer, if you're a scientist, you need to sell yourself. You need to sell your idea. You need to sell your concept. You need to sell your vision. So sales is integral in everything you do. Right? As parents, sometimes we have to sell ourselves and our views to our children to make them understand it, right? So sales is very important. Now, how do you sell? What are the tricks to sell? यार ये तो PhD का topic है. I can go on and on. मैंने पूरी book लिख डाली. I mean, the most important part of my book, Why I Stopped Wearing My Socks, is on sales. A lot of people have loved it. There's a whole chapter called The Holy Science of Sales. But for you, I want to make it very simple to understand and to remember. So can you see my face? Now, if you see my face and your face, this is the way to think of sales. First and foremost, the eyes. When you go to sell, observe. देखो यार यहाँ वहाँ क्या हो रहा है? Who am I selling to? What is in his or her environment? How does he behave? What does she look like? What does she look at? So by observing, you can really be an effective salesperson. And I've got a great example in the book that talks about just being observant, right? The second thing are the ears. Salesgiri ka jo sabse the best example or the best trick of selling is to listen. I always say that buyers will tell you what they want if you are patient to listen. So please listen, don't talk as much as you can listen. Keep listening. Listening is a great virtue of a salesman. The third is what you speak. Now, boss, it's very easy to think you know what to sell. But when the other guy listens, it may be too technical, it may be jargon heavy, it may be boring, it may not be worthwhile. आपको लगता है कि यार आप तो महाराजा हो, आप महारथी हो, आप करेक्ट चीज़ बेच रहे हो, but मुझे नहीं सुनना. So you have to learn to speak simply, elegantly, and to the point. My humble opinion is practice a lot. Practice. आप मतलब सबको माल बेच दो जो आपके आसपास है. Let them be convinced that you're a great speaker to sell. And finally it's not on the face but it's on the heart. यार जो आप सेल करते हो ना वो दिल से सेल करो. It should be so passionate, so consuming you that your heart should overflow in front of that person. Your eyes should twinkle and the person should say, यार अभी के अभी sign करता हूँ. So sales is a very passionate business. I would really urge you to check out the other tips and tricks in my book. And sales is very personal. There's no one line formula. There's no one trick to selling. It's every individual has its own idea and his own logic and own approach. But please appreciate sales, practice sales, and become a great salesperson. Thank you. Keep watching Dhandhe Ki Baat. Subscribe to the channel and keep giving us feedback. Thank you so much.